Good evening, everyone. This is Greg Wright. Welcome back to the show. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. Had to take a break from all the political nonsense and the fake news that was going on since the summertime, and needed to regroup, get my head back together, and re-enter with a new purpose. And tonight I'm going to be talking about health, your family's health, your husband's health, your wife's health, your boss's health. Think about what you're putting in your body. And do you ever get the feeling that the Food and Drug Administration, the top dogs at that organization, is purposely chasing U.S. citizens into the arms of Big Pharma? I'll leave that up to you to decide, but this is what we're about to get into tonight. All right, so this is a dailymail.com article. The Daily Mail is headquartered out of the UK, the United Kingdom, and they report on top news around the world. I think that this newspaper is more authentic than U.S. newspapers because I think most U.S. media is pretty much fake news. They report whatever props up the political party that's in charge, whether it be Republican or Democrat, right? So the title of the article, it's made from what? Truth about those disturbing McRib ingredient rumors as McDonald's relaunches cult sandwich. And it goes on to read, oh, by the way, the article was written by John Eli. He's the deputy health editor for Mail Online. It was published on 20 October 2024, right? The article reads in part, McDonald's has returned the beloved McRib to the UK after a decade absence, much to the joy of long-term fans of the barbecue-style sandwich. But rumors regarding what is actually made of, including stomach-churning ingredients such as pig rectums, hearts, and stomachs, are also circulating. On the face of it, the McRib patty is a rectangle of meat, which, despite the name, contains no bones. Served in a bun and slathered in barbecue sauce with onions and pickles, it was first launched in the US and the UK in 1981. So they've been poisoning us since 1981, but we probably know it's before that, right? The elites always try to have a way to control the population. All we want to do is be left alone and live our lives, right? But the sandwich only survived 5 years before it was withdrawn on both sides of the Atlantic. You see a nice picture of the McRib there. It has made sporadic and limited returns since, the last British one prior to the current rollout being about a decade ago. Rumors about the McRib, how it's made, and why it comes and goes have circulated for years, typically resurface when the menu item makes a return. One of the longest lasting rumors is that the meat used to make the sandwich is in fact pig anus. Posting on the social media site X, a user going by Roger D. Tripty simply wrote McRib pig anuses. Another user, Roger A. Butcher, claimed earlier, I saw a box of McRib being opened at McDonald's once. It said inverted pork anus, right? The rumor of McRibs being made from the lower part of a pig's lower intestines stems from a hoaxed image of a box of pig rectums with the McDonald's logo photoshopped onto it. Here's another nasty picture of the McRib. Hey, this is for entertainment purposes only. You could eat the McRib. You could do whatever you want. I'm just speaking to my audience because the mainstream media doesn't dig into this type of stuff, right? Internet sleuths eventually tracked down the original image to Taipei in Taiwan, where the lower intestines of the pig formed a dish called pork bung, Other rumors suggest it is some bizarre collection of offal or made from some other animal, with the Simpsons parroting this idea with the rib rich, which wasn't made from a pig butt, but something smaller with more legs. These rumors have taken a sinister turn in recent years, with conspiracy theorists claiming the McRib is made from homeless people. That's wrong. That is wrong. One user, Walker Zombie, wrote on X, McRib is actually homeless people organ meat. It comes up once a year because it coincides with the time cities clear up their downtowns. Another user, going by the name of Space Turtle Earther, wrote, notice how there always seems to be less homeless people around when they bring back the McRib. There is no evidence of these rumors. There's no evidence that these rumors are true. So, I'm just going to slowly scroll so you can get an idea. The link to the article will be in the description below, so don't worry about it. You're not missing anything, right? This is exciting stuff. So, what actually is in a McRib patty? Pork is the undramatic truth, specifically 96%, which easily eclipses the 67% minimum meat content for a pork patty in the UK. McDonald's themselves told Mail Online the McRib is made using ground RSPCA assured pork, sourced from 100% British assured farms, which is formed into the iconic McRib shaped patty. I am not sure what assured pork is, but I can assure you it's not good for your body. RSPCA, they couldn't spell that thing out? Wow. You left me to go to Google again, right? But that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. This meat is then, through a combination of thickeners, stabilizers, and anti-caking agents that firmly place the sandwich as an ultra-processed food, are testament to food science, is fashioned into the McRib. McDonald's UK ingredients list for the McRib patty includes 2 types of maltodextrin and dextrose, which can be used as thickeners, fillers, preservatives, and sweeteners. Some studies have linked maltodextrin to health problems, okay? It would be nice to have a link to those studies in this article, On 2015 study found people who consume maltodextrin had reduced numbers of good bacteria in their gut and increased number of bad bacteria, which could damage the intestines and raise the risk of inflammatory bowel conditions. Another study linked maltodextrin to chronic inflammatory conditions and infection and inflammation of the digestive system. It also includes ascorbic acid, gum arabic, silicon dioxide, as well more mundane ingredients like onion, garlic, and seasoning. Ultra-processed foods have come under increased focus in recent years due to studies linking consumptions of this category of food to serious health problems such as obesity, diabetes, cancer, and even dementia. Though these are disputed by some experts, of course. The experts want you to keep going to big pharma so folks could get rich off of your sickness. That's basically the conclusion that I've come from. Just look around, folks. The McRib is, unsurprisingly, not a healthy option, even when discounting the ultra-processed food concerns. By itself, not counting any meal, the sandwich is 9.1 grams of saturated fat, accounts for nearly half of a woman's recommended daily limit and a third of a man's. Too much saturated fat in the diet can increase a risk of bad cholesterol in the blood, which can increase the risk of heart disease or stroke. The McRib is also high in salt at 2.5 grams, accounts for almost half of the 6-gram limit recommended for adults by the NHS. The 500 plus calorie sandwich, as to why the 500 calorie plus sandwich comes and goes, that's a bit harder to pin down. There are numerous there are rumors that McDonald's only brings it back when pork prices meet a certain threshold for maximum profit, whilst others insist it's to do with creating artificial scarcity. The logic of the matter is that by limiting the McRib to a brief window, it creates a buzz in which people are more likely to go to McDonald's and not only buy the sandwich, but other items like drinks, sides, driving up profits more generally. Regardless, the most recent reintroduction of the McRib to Britain is once again a brief dalliance before it returns to McDonald's vaults, with it only available whilst stock lasts. So you can check this article out. It's pretty cool. Go to dailymail.com or click on the link in the description below of my video. YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am talking to my audience about things that may slip through the cracks when they watch the mainstream media, and I thought that this article would at least run up the red flag on and prompt people to think about what they're actually putting in their bodies on a daily basis. I understand that fast food is convenient when you got two working parents and got to take kids to practice and stuff like that. You drive through the drive-through. I got it. We've all done it. But at some point, we're going to have to really look into this stuff and pay attention, because the federal government doesn't have our best interest in mind. And you best believe that. Thanks for joining me. I will see you part 2 of the health series on the Gregory Wright Show. Thank you.